A potentially alarming resurgence of a disease once thought to be eradicated in the United States is now under investigation in New Jersey. Health officials are looking into whether a resident's recent malaria infection was contracted locally, which could signify a troubling trend in public health. On Monday, the New Jersey Departments of Health, NJDOH, and Environmental Protection shared details about this case. The individual in question had not traveled recently, raising concerns that they may have contracted the disease from mosquitoes native to the area. If confirmed, this would mark the first locally acquired malaria case in New Jersey in over 30 years, although it is not the only instance of such cases reported across the country this year. Understanding the malaria parasite. Malaria is caused by several species of the single-celled parasite known as Plasmodium. The transmission occurs when an infected female Anopheles mosquito bites a person, allowing the parasites to enter the bloodstream. Initially, these parasites invade the liver, where they multiply before moving on to infect red blood cells. A small fraction of these parasites can develop into a form that can infect mosquitoes that subsequently bite the infected person, thus perpetuating the cycle of transmission. Symptoms of malaria can mimic those of the flu, including fatigue, chills, and fever, primarily due to the damage inflicted on red blood cells. While many individuals recover from malaria, the disease can lead to severe complications such as seizures, kidney failure, and sepsis. Despite the availability of effective treatments, malaria remains a significant global health threat, claiming approximately 600,000 lives each year worldwide, making it one of the most lethal diseases known. A historical perspective on malaria in the U.S. Historically, malaria was a common health risk in the United States, particularly in warmer regions during the summer months. However, through extensive public health initiatives, including mosquito control programs and the elimination of breeding sites, the disease was effectively eradicated by the 1950s. Since then, the vast majority of malaria cases reported in the U.S. have been linked to international travel, originating from areas where malaria is still prevalent. Nevertheless, the possibility of a resurgence remains a concern. Side, the mystery of mosquito transmission. Malaria is transmitted specifically by the bite of female Anopheles mosquitoes, and there are indeed native species in the U.S. capable of spreading the disease, including in New Jersey. While the exact source of this recent case remains uncertain, one theory suggests that a traveler infected with malaria may have arrived in the area and been bitten by a local mosquito, which then went on to bite another person. Annually, New Jersey reports around 100 travel-related malaria cases. If this new case is confirmed as locally acquired, it would be the first such instance in the state since 1991. Health officials have stated that the overall risk of malaria to the general public is low. However, it is worth noting that there have been other recent instances of locally acquired malaria in the U.S. In 2023 alone, 3 clusters were identified in Florida, Texas, and Maryland, marking the first local cases documented in 2 decades. Additionally, just earlier this month, officials in Washington reported a possible locally acquired case, potentially the first of its kind in that state. Taking preventive measures. Even though the risk of contracting malaria may be low for most people, it is crucial to take steps to prevent mosquito bites. Mosquitoes are vectors for various other diseases in the U.S., such as West Nile virus, Eastern equine encephalitis, EEE, and dengue fever. Individuals can minimize their risk of bites by using insect repellent and wearing long-sleeved clothing. Furthermore, it is essential to eliminate standing water around homes, which can serve as breeding grounds for mosquitoes. I encourage everyone to take proactive measures to remove standing water from their properties, as this can significantly reduce the risk of mosquito breeding, stated Sean M. Latourette, the New Jersey Environmental Protection Commissioner. As summer comes to a close, this simple yet vital action will help protect public health and enhance our quality of life. But here's where it gets controversial. Are we truly prepared for the potential return of diseases like malaria? Or are we underestimating the risks posed by climate change and urbanization? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below.